While the COVID pandemic was incredibly terrible for a huge number of people across the planet, for me, not so much. While I did know some people that got sick, and there were some professional and financial setbacks, none of my close friends or family fell victim to the disease. Of course, maybe that's because I didn't have a lot of close friends to begin with. In fact, it kind of dawned on me that I may actually have an antisocial streak when I realized how much I was thoroughly enjoying 8 weeks of lockdown. Not only could I go for walks on deserted streets and shop in deserted stores, but for months after the lockdown, all social expectations just evaporated. And I found that made my life very peaceful. No more awkward social gatherings or professional commitments with rooms full of people that I didn't really know. No more forced small talk with other children's parents as we were waiting for school to let out. No more forced activities. And not because I canceled or bailed or refused the invitations. All of a sudden, there were no invitations. No meetings, no parties. Suddenly, nobody expected anything from me. And it was very freeing. Then, even as restrictions loosened, there was still an element of social distancing, which meant that it was not only acceptable, but expected that I'll just stand way over here and we will, as a society, just forego small talk for a few more months. All of those superfluous hugs with strangers just stopped, and for a long time, it seemed like they were never going to come back. In all that quiet, I ended up spending hours and hours on the phone with family and a few close friends, substituting superficial social interactions with the people that are actually around me, with a deeper reconnection with people that are much further away. As a result, I spent those years nurturing my long-distance relationships and pretty much ignoring everybody else. And since I moved towns and schools and started working from home in 2020, I pretty much came out of COVID with 0 friends. At least 0 friends who live anywhere near me and who I could hang out with on a semi-regular basis. And I realized that I'm pretty much okay with that. And that, in large part, I had often tried to be social because it was expected of me, and not necessarily because I particularly enjoyed it. But after years where social isolation was the norm, I was no longer the exception. And I've learned to accept it and be comfortable with it. So now that the masks have come off, and hugging strangers is making a comeback, I unapologetically spend my time on creative projects like this YouTube channel and myriad other antisocial activities like learning chess, walking around in the woods, and listening to classical music on my headphones, alone in a quiet room. And I find peace there. Now that doesn't mean I've abandoned all social interaction and social activity. I just brought it down to the level where I feel more comfortable with it. I have joined the local chess club, so I am starting to meet people again and get out of the house. It's a small group, and it's a game that's mostly played in silence, so that suits me.